Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. This is your teacher with the topic of fractions. Dear children, as you all know that we have discussed this topic in detail in grade 4. So today we are revising all the concepts related to it we have already done, so that when we will proceed we don't find any difficulty. What are we revising today? We are revising fractions. I hope you people are ready with your practice notebooks. Yes, good. Now, what is a fraction? Fraction is a part of a whole. It is denoted by a numerator and a denominator. Now, you can see in the example given that 4/6, where 4 is the numerator and 6 is the denominator. And the combination of numerator and denominator forms a fraction. Now, we can say that when an object is divided into 6 parts, then in that 4 parts is denoted as 4/6. And 4/6 is forming a fraction over here. Now, by looking at the example, I hope that you have revised what is a fraction. Now, moving towards different types of fractions, the first one is a proper fraction. What is a proper fraction? If the numerator is less than the denominator, then it is called a proper fraction. Now you can see in the example 2/3 is given, where 2 is the numerator and 3 is the denominator. 2 is less than 3, so that's why it's a proper fraction. We have improper fractions. Now, what are improper fractions? If the numerator is greater than denominator, then it is called improper fraction. See in the example 9/6. 9 is the numerator, 6 is the denominator, and 9 is greater than 6, then that is why it is called improper fraction. Now, moving towards mixed fraction. If the whole number is also included with the proper fraction, then it is called a mixed fraction. You remember the mixed fractions? Yes, and we will write the mixed fraction the way it is shown right in front of you. Now, there are some other types of fractions also, which include like fractions. Now, what are like fractions? If 2 or more fractions have the same denominator, then those fractions are called as like fraction. Now, 4 fractions are given in front of you: 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 5/4. Now, what is the similarity between them? They have same denominator. So, if the denominators are same, then the fractions are like fractions. Now, we have unlike fractions. How these fractions are different from like fractions? Now, those fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. Now, previously we have discussed like fractions, and the example we have seen that all the denominators were same. Now, but over here all the denominators are different. All the fractions are with different denominators. So that is why they are called unlike fractions. Now, there are some rules that we follow while solving fractions, and first one is, if the numerator and denominator of a fraction are multiplied or divided by the same number, we get equivalent fraction. You remember equivalent fraction? Yes, we did this topic in great detail in grade 4. Over here we have an example 2/3, and if I want to make equivalent fraction out of it, it's my choice. I can multiply by 2, by 3, by 4, by any number, or I can divide the fraction also. But the important point that I have to keep in mind is I will be multiplying the numerator and the denominator with the same number. Or if I am dividing to make equivalent fraction, then I have to divide by the same number. Okay, over here 2/3 is multiplied by 3 to get 6/9. Now, another rule of fraction: only like fractions can be added or subtracted. If we want to perform addition or subtraction, firstly we have to check the fractions are like or not. If they are not, then we are going to convert them into like fractions, and then we are going to perform the operation on it. Now, with the discussion, with the revision, we came to some important points, and we are able to differentiate between different types of fractions. That includes like, unlike, proper and improper. Now, coming to the end of the lesson, I want you people to do a home assignment as well. And what is your home assignment? You people have books of grade 4 with you. So I want you people to revise all these types of fractions and do some practice also, so that when we proceed to the complex topics of fractions, you don't find any difficulty. And in the next lecture, inshallah, we will do the details. If you have any question, you can ask me at my ID. I will wait for you. Thank you so much.